Manchester City did what they could to rouse the faithful into a righteous frenzy and inspire their team for the Herculean task that lay ahead. It was announced that all bars would shut 15 minutes ahead of kickoff to ensure the stadium was full from the start. The big screens played a montage of late City goals, especially Sergio Aguero's against QPR in 2012, complete with Joe Hart running around like a madman at the other end. There was a light show, too. A blue moon rose high in a night sky. Music played loudly. There was encouragement from elsewhere, too. In Lisbon, Sporting were about to wipe out Bodo Glimt's 3-0 advantage from the first leg and romp through to the quarter-finals with a 5-0 win. By the time the game kicked off, everyone had convinced themselves City were going to do it, that they were going to overcome that 3-0 defeat in the Bernabeu last week, that it was them who were going to play Bayern Munich in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. Well, it was a nice idea while it lasted. It lasted for 20 minutes. It survived a huge early scare when Federico Valverde, Madrid's hat-trick hero from last week, ran in behind the City defense but, with only Gianluigi Donnarumma to beat, lifted the ball tamely and apologetically into the goalkeeper's hands as he stood stranded on the edge of his box. It endured while City tore into Madrid. It lasted while the chances came thick and fast. Ryan Cherki hit a snap shot straight at Thibaut Courtois. Courtois produced a brilliant save from a Rodri thunderbolt and Dean Huijsen blocked a shot from Tijani Reinders. But then the idea died. Then, midway through the half, hope came crashing down. Real sprung City's offside trap and even though the ball was half cleared, it fell to Vinicius Jr. His shot might have been heading for the goal or perhaps the outside of the post, but Bernardo Silva was on the line and instinct took over as he stuck out his elbow to divert it wide. At first, it was assumed one of the Madrid attackers had strayed offside in the build-up, but once it became apparent they had not, City's doomsday scenario developed. VAR asked the referee to look at the screen and he awarded a penalty and sent off Bernardo. Vinicius Jr. sent Donnarumma the wrong way from the spot. That was it. Everyone knew it. Even City boss Pep Guardiola must have known it. Suddenly, it felt as if there could be a great poignancy about this night, as if we could be witnessing the end of part of the great adventure that the best coach in the world has led City through. This was the third time in the last 5 years that Madrid have knocked City out of the Champions League and it may be that this match marked the last time Guardiola took charge of the club in this competition. Everyone will hope he remains in Manchester beyond the end of the season, but that prospect is in doubt. City are in a difficult period, too. Out of the Champions League and 9 points behind Arsenal in the Premier League, it will take a gargantuan effort to catch Mikel Arteta's side. They will have to start by trying to gain at least a psychological advantage over them when they meet in the Carabao Cup final on Sunday. As Bernardo walked down the tunnel, it was clear the game was over, but City did not play as if it was. Haaland thought he had scored with a close-range shot but Courtois, again, produced a stunning save. Rodri made space for a shot from the edge of the area but lifted it just too high.